Hell no, hella fucking changed. Baggy's back in. That's the style. I be getting compliments on my pro club and my chain. Fuck y'all.
You think you Billie Eilish or something?
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Fuck it, man. All right, what's the first shit we want to get into? All right, if we talk about the Johnny Depp stuff. First of all, I love great entertainment, man. Isn't it wild? You can file a defamation suit against your former wife, and like you just want to handle this in court, yet the entire world is able to watch and scrutinize and see every single day on camera. It's wild. This is the best reality TV we've had in a minute.
For real.
Well, I don't want to say in a minute. We got some good Netflix.
Yeah, we had Kanye. We had a bunch of shit.
Juicy.
Yeah,
that's pretty good shit, man.
I forget how many things we be covering, and then something new comes out, completely forget about it.
But this is like
bias is wild.
But this has to be one of the biggest things. Like I know there's things that go in the culture that'll be big, but everyone is talking about this. Any demographic, every age, everyone knows Johnny Depp. So you could be like a 60-year-old white dude or a 20-year-old, Mexican kid. You following this shit.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard used to come into this restaurant I used to work at. So always come in.
Was she throwing plates?
Yeah, she was beating his ass. She spat in his face at the table.
Stabbed
or what?
his hand with a fork.
Oh God, he reached for the bread too quick. She stabbed his hand.
Nah, it wasn't nothing like that. They always get some fancy ass wine and shit. But my manager at the time, he was like, "Yo, I'd do anything just to even take a sniff of a pussy." And I was like, "Yo,
disgusting.
What the fuck?" But he was always serving the wine to her, so he was always being extra. He never got none.
Amber Heard, and maybe just because I'm only seeing her in the court cases, I really didn't know shit about her before this. She looks like one of them girls, like back in when movies were in black and white, she would have been so bad. Like back in that day. We were talking about that. Like back in the day, bro, they would just have these like white blonde girls, just like skinny. And they was like the most beautiful woman in Hollywood.
Like the Marilyn Monroe type
Marilyn Monroe,
era,
for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
I didn't want to say.
Glam.
I didn't want to say.
No, that one. No, okay, not the most recent one because she looked like shit. She had.
Hey, every time he started talking about some shit that happened, bro, she got that look on her face like she want to cry. Like she don't even, bro. She needs to play it off better. Like roll your eyes, act dismissive,
scoff,
breathe,
scoff,
laugh.
Yeah, someone needs to write her lines in or
Bro,
something.
Every time he up there talking, she just like, I'm like, bro, you didn't want to work on this. You actor too, by the way. Like you sitting there looking like, dang, he really telling him everything I did. Like she's hearing it back in his words, getting like, dang, I really did all that shit. She needs to put on some type of poker face, bro.
She's over there doodling and shit.
Eventually, and even that, I'm like, okay, that's progress. She's doing a little something, but obviously, I assume everyone's heard. But actually, you have more of a timeline of their shit. But I mean, the brief rundown is the man is taking his former wife who accused him of. What did she accuse him of?
It was an abusive relationship.
Just abuse overall, sexual, or was there any sexual harassment she abused him of, or just physical?
Just physical.
So she accused him of all that, and then you know how this Me Too stuff goes, cancel stuff goes. He lost all his roles. He lost so much stuff. He's not in Pirates of the Caribbean. He was not in the new Harry Potter. He was apparently supposed to be cast in. It really just derailed his career. And now he's doing what do I always say when someone gets accused of rape? I say, if you really didn't do it, you need to file a defamation suit against whoever it is. Even if they got no money, file the suit, because that lets me know, oh yeah, that's you're trying to hold that person accountable because you truly are going to prove in court I had nothing to do with what they accused me of, and now they need to bear the consequences. Yeah. So that's what he's in court doing. Which I didn't understand at first when I saw him at the stand. It always just looks bad when you see someone at the stand testifying, but then it started to make more and more sense.
And he just talks super slow, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's
slow.
doing it on purpose.
Super slow.
Maybe.
It's like, certainly is.
Yeah, he has like a stutter.
Yeah,
he uses very
slow.
key words too. What was he say? It was grotesque.
Yeah. And some of that shit is funny, bro.
It's bizarre.
It really is one of the. It's such a crazy case, but yeah. So he's there trying to file this, he's filed the defamation suit. She's in court basically to defend herself. Yeah. So he wants to be there. That's the thing that people need to understand when they're watching this stuff back. She does not want to be there. She's the one getting sued. Him, he signed up for it. That's why his demeanor is a little different, even when they're talking about stuff that's uncomfortable for him, like him raging, talking about you poured a mega pint size of glass. He said a mega pint. There was a bunch of shit. It's funny, but that's why his demeanor is the way it is. Meanwhile, her, she looking like she about to break down and cry throughout the entire time. Like she never thought none of this would happen.
She doing the Kim Kanye.
Yes.
Cry face.
What's the timeline? Then I guess we'll just kind of jump around from like random bits. But later on, guys, we're gonna be shooting a full breakdown of specific footage, and we're gonna post that later on the platform. Hilarious. But we don't want to draw y'all through like 30 minutes of this shit. So we'll just kind of jump around.
Here's an expedited timeline. All right, 2009. Depp and Heard first met on the set of the film, The Rum Diary.
Ooh.
Right. We're going to skip ahead.
Star-crossed lovers.
2012, Depp and his longtime partner, Vanessa Paradis, who shared 2 children. They parted ways in 2012. Heard and Depp began dating and later got engaged in 2014.
Ooh. They liked each other.
2014, that's when I graduated, man.
All right. All right, 2015,
motherfucker.
Depp and Heard married in a private ceremony. Whose idea was it?
What?
The private ceremony.
Private ceremony?
Yeah.
Hey, low-key dude. I can see it, though. Johnny Depp, you low-key guy.
Yeah. All right.
Unless he's on court on national TV.
Okay, 1 year later, 2016, Heard filed for divorce after 15 months of marriage. She obtained 15.
All that shit was after only 15 months? All the shit we heard, yo.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
All right. She obtained a temporary restraining order against Depp, claiming he abused her while under the influence of drugs and alcohol. Depp denied the accusations, and a $7 million settlement was reached out of court in August 2016. Heard pledged to donate the money to charity.
Believe women. If she said it, it's true.
That's hilarious. All right, 2018, Heard penned an op-ed for the Washington Post in December of 2018 about the treatment of women in domestic abuse cases. She did not mention Depp by name, all right? So she starts parading around saying, I'm the poster child for women getting beat, all right? Whatever. 2019.
Well, it's true.
Yeah, 2019, Depp sued Heard for $50 million for defamation over her Washington Post piece, claiming it cost him lucrative acting work. Heard was unsuccessful in her effort to get the lawsuit dismissed. Her $100 million countersuit case is ongoing. All right, that's pretty much it.
I just can't believe this man is trying to defend himself. What a shame.
Wow.
Believe women.
Wow.
He needs to be locked up somewhere.
All right, you think he's a bitch for saying that?
No.
No.
Calling everyone bitches, bro.
Okay,
sorry. Go on.
How do y'all feel about him feeling like he was abused by the hits of this 115
bro?
pound
No, she
woman?
fucked him up.
She was fucking up.
Bro, okay, one of the things, bro, and we're gonna cover this later, bro. Yeah. He was trying to, and one of the first you hear audio of them talking about, like, they're arguing about this previous argument they had, and he was kind of loosely talking about her punching him. She's like, I didn't punch you, I hit you.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what my hands were doing.
I didn't full on deck you.
Yeah, you're acting like I decked you. You're fine or whatever, right? So what happens, right? According to him, he's running from her, and in that argument too, by the way, he's like, you start throwing pots and pans. Okay, so we're just gonna talk about what we both do wrong.
Yeah.
No, you throwing pots and pans. I had to run. So he's trying to close the bathroom door to get away from her, right? And then she starts being like, ow, my foot. So he stops and he goes to bend to see if the foot is caught in the door. She gonna kick the door open, boom, cracks him straight in the head. Yeah. He backs up like dazed, like, what the fuck, straight in the head. And then she walks in, you thinking she gonna be like, oh, I didn't mean to do it. I know your head would be there. She walks up on bro, boom, fires on him.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The way he told her in court, he's like, hits.
Yeah.
he was straight in a movie, bro, but she goes in and fires on him like she was beating his
Crazy.
ass. Another instance he talked about, he's sitting on the bed reading a book. It's so funny when he describes this shit because it's like his personality, the way he flows. He's sitting there reading a book. She comes in the bed and starts talking about how much she hates him, how horrible of a person she is, going off on him. He's weak. He says he doesn't stop reading the book. He's like, I'm not going to give her the reaction she wanted. Mm-hmm. She then comes around the bed and starts, boom, unloading on him. She should have been a fighter, bro. So she's, boom, just letting him rip on him. He grabs her, sits her down on the bed, and was like, are you done now? And like, why don't you do it again? Or she said something like, basically saying like, is that, you want to keep hitting me? Boom, hits him. I think that's when he did the little demonstration. Hits him again. He's like, is that all right? Is that it? Are you done now? Boom. And then she hits him again a second time. And then he's like, all right, you're done. And then he didn't go on more about that.
And then she
was
went to
fucking
Coachella.
him up, bro. Yeah. And then when she went to Coachella, the star, I might be fucking up little details, but the gist is she went to Coachella. He decided, all right, while she's gone, I'm going to go to check out the place and take the rest of my stuff. This is after he's already moved out. Mm-hmm. And I guess he had someone go there before him. Is that what it sounded like?
Yeah, because he didn't see himself.
They went, and she, I guess, knew he was going to be getting the stuff back. The person goes for him, and they send him a picture like, hey, now is not the good time for you to come over here. She shat and smeared it all over the bed.
Yeah. On his side of the bed.
On his side of the bed, all over.
Human fecal matter.
Man.
It was grotesque.
It was hilarious.
You can't be with white women.
Woman.
Bizarre.
Is this saying something about, is she casting a light on all white women? Or is she just adding to the narrative that is also true about white women?
I don't know if it's okay.
Let's just keep it strictly on the whites.
Keep strictly on the whites.
Let's do the right thing, guys.
All right, if we talking strictly on the whites, as a melanated person, there's been so many of us have died over false rape claims. So this isn't a rape claim, but this is like a false
Johnny Depp's
beating.
a little bit black.
He's black enough. So what this?
he's got a little tan in him. You don't know.
He got a little bit of melanin in him.
You don't know his ancestry chart. He probably has someone black in the family. You saw how he was handling shit up there.
Don't we all?
You're right.
Sure.
You're right.
Don't
we
we all?
are original Israelites.
So I could say cameras.
Look at Alvy sleeping on the job. See, this is the same thing happened with Melvin. SMH. You know we fired Melvin, right? All right, go on.
Okay. You said strictly the whites. Okay, if she is putting a light onto white women and how they are.
They're fucking liars. They're fucking Karens. All right? They're awful people. Yep. Fucking cold-hearted lizards, bro. You see what the fuck she's doing.
He said it, not me, but it's all true.
The aspect of...
You know what happened to Emmett Till?
Yep.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Exactly. So, look, the aspect is like, okay, you're going to go and tell everybody that, oh, he was abusive of me, play the victim, and then all this shit comes out about you. Now you're not the victim. Now he's giving his side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the way she's sitting there, she looked like the victim, bro. She getting her ass dragged in court, boy.
Yeah,
She said,
sure.
I never seen someone's lips go
that
bad. It looked like the emoji. I'll be sending that emoji with a little.
It looked like the guy
face.
that got knocked out by Mike Tyson on the plane.
Oh
Yeah,
God!
yeah,
They had this, and what do they have in common, you guys?
The whites.
I think you're onto something.
I've been trying to fuel. This has been on my agenda since we started the pod.
This race war.
And pod 60. I'm gonna keep at it. You know.
She also said that there was a recording of her saying that, oh, you think that I'm not saying the right words exactly, but she's trying to claim that you think that the jury and the judge is going to believe you as a big, strong man who can't take punches or being abused by me. And I was just like, yo, that is the inner white.
They're going to think Amber Heard hurt you. Like, bro, that's fucking wild.
Most boss thing out of that entire shit on Johnny Depp's side.
When he said he wanted to fuck her throat or something?
Okay, so look, I'll tell you exactly what he said. He said, I have other uses for your throat.
Yeah.
That doesn't include injury. Nasty. I wonder what her response was.
Bro, he's so poetic, bro. That's just great.
Bro, where does he get his British accent from?
No one knows. I looked it up.
He's from Kentucky, bro. I was Googling it earlier as well.
I was like, why does he have a British accent?
And why is no one pressing him more? Like, every interview, I'd be like, so where did you first develop this accent? Because... we got to interview his parents, bro. We got to get him on the pod.
Role,
see if they got
Jack Sparrow.
It was probably a role.
This nigga lived out Jack Sparrow the rest of his time.
Exactly.
Fucking Jack Sparrow versus Amber Turd.
Now,
Amber Turd.
And the thing that's crazy, it's wild when you in that relationship, 15 months, and like they're both just recording each other nonstop. It seemed like I was telling them we were watching. Like, I swear they're gonna, you know, if they have to put all the excerpts in and give all this bullshit info in court, they're gonna be like, oh, and at this point, Mr. Depp's audio cut out, and then we had to cut into Amber Heard's.
Yeah.
Picked up right where it left off, though, but luckily we had both audios from both of them. They really were recording each other nonstop because she was also recording him when he was tweaking. And let's not get it twisted. Like, he was for show on some drugs. Drunk,
just partying.
Alcohol issue. Like,
he did coke a few times with Marilyn
ecstasy.
Monroe. Oh, God. He did all types of drugs, and he was fucked up. One of the days he was, like, slamming cabinets. He poured the mega pint of wine. He said, I felt I needed it. That shit was funny.
He did write in blood, though. Hold on. I did find out.
Yo, so what did he write in blood?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
She did a movie with Billy Bob Thornton, and so it was, let me see exactly.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, yeah, there's rumors of them fucking.
But you know what's interesting about Billy Bob Thornton? When him and Angelina Jolie were together, they both carried a vial of blood around their necks.
Oh, he was.
So maybe he was like a little subliminal, you know? He's like, you know.
Billy Bob. Okay, so he wrote Billy Bob and Easy Amber. So he wrote like all over the wall. Then he wrote on this lampshade. And so after he got cut from fucking Amber Heard throwing the bottle at him.
Oh, so she cut him.
Yeah, she cut him.
Man, write whatever you want,
Yeah,
play.
bro.
I thought he just cut him. So I would have said, yo, they both had
him.
some issues.
So then he wrote Billy Bob and Easy Amber. And so that cut's hilarious too because he dressed up as Jack Sparrow and went to the children's hospital that she was supposed to donate the money to. Right? Ooh. She ended up not donating the money to. Ooh. So he was at the children's hospital, right? And so the girl was like, what happened to your finger? Why is it cut? He was like, oh, don't worry about that. It's just, a little bruise or something like that.
I like him, Johnny Depp.
But now we know this bitch fucking Amber threw some shit at him and cut his fucking finger.
So there's a recording of him and Amber talking, and he's like, oh, that time that I chopped my finger. So that was like a big part of the case.
Oh, because he said it?
Because... It sounds like he says it, but she's also talking in between. So it doesn't... you can't really tell if he said, It was that time I chopped my finger. But
Ooh, okay.
he's claiming something else. He's saying that it was the time my finger was chopped or something.
Yeah, because what I got from the court case too, they were saying how he was freaking out about finding his finger again. So I guess like a piece of it got nubbed off, and so
you
he had
gotta
to go
find
to the
that
doctor
shit, bro.
and get it
Because
back.
you do it quick.
Yeah.
You gotta put it in ice. That's what they say. Put it in ice and go straight to the hospital.
Yeah, bro.
Dang, so she cut off a big chunk of his finger.
Bro, there's so many different angles to this shit. It's
yeah,
hilarious,
another.
bro.
I know. I'm just thinking of them as we go. Another one he was talking about. I guess they had some type of like scuffle. And then she'd been like, oh, like, real great, Johnny. You just broke my nose. Like, she came back in or something. Like, you just broke my nose and, like, showed the red on her hands. And he said there was, like, red matter that appeared to be blood. It was a red matter. And then she was saying, like, yeah, you broke my nose. Great. Like, this is, like, real great, whatever. And he's, like, trying to calm things down. Like, oh, like, come on, show me. Like, let me see. And she won't let him see it. And she was, like, covering it with tissue and stuff. And he said, after that, I went to go check to see. I waited for her to dispose of it so I could check. And then he looks, and it was nail polish. Cat.
Wow.
Whoa.
Story of the whites.
Whoa.
Wow.
All that time she spent on set, she can't just buy no fake blood. Because the fake blood, he wouldn't have been able to tell.
Exactly.
He would have said, dang, it might be real.
Or something.
But you can't just be like, I broke my nose and not have to go straight to a doctor. And your nose is going to look fucked up.
Why would an actress need fake blood at her house when her job is acting and they would just have it on set? You know what I mean?
If you're going to fake a broken nose, I'm saying.
I thought she was about to take a whole nother route. I thought she was about to say she has blood. Like, why does she need fake blood when she could just
Use her
bleed naturally? Yeah, like damn. Okay.
Sick. It seemed like she was always on hers with the
Yeah,
what we
for
were hearing.
sure.
That shit's wild, bro. The whole thing is wild. It's just like a bad. It's like the nightmare scenario. But also him. You could tell he has trauma, and he talked about it on the court case of like his mom and stuff. And he basically it seemed like his mom was not a good mother to him, the way he described. And I could see why he has this attachment to this woman that treats him so horribly. Because even when he was talking about the divorce, I didn't want to put that we had irreconcilable differences. I didn't want to look at it like that. I wanted to look at it as a loving piece. And he has all this poetic shit he starts talking about all the time. But he definitely has an attachment to women that fuck him up, and she was fucking him up, bro.
Yeah, especially because it's like I feel like a lot of people we will just kind of go back to what we were raised with, you know, and you got to like break out of those.
His mom's probably fucking him up.
Yeah, and especially like that's
Yeah.
crazy attachment.
I'm just playing. I don't know, but yeah,
Shit in his
something's
bed.
not right there.
Bro, imagine your mom shits in your bed.
She has more right to. When you're younger, like, at least it's like she paid the bill. She's like, you want to act like a little shit? I'm going to shit on your bed. And, like, it's yours to deal with. Like, you don't want to make your bed? All right, cool. Let me give you something to make the bed up for. But you and my wife, and that's crazy. You can't even look at someone the same. Like, but also, after someone is shit on your bed, what won't they do, bro? Like, you can't put anything past them at that point. They might kill you, might slit your throat in the night.
For
like,
sure.
And it wouldn't be a big shock. Like, the same person that shat and smeared it, you know she had to smear it with her hand, bro, all over the bed. She might kill you, bro.
How the hell did Elon Musk deal with Amber Heard?
He didn't.
Not for long, apparently.
Yeah.
But he's wild for even dealing with her in the first place.
Yeah.
How they were married or just dating?
Nah, they were.
She probably shit on a robot, and that was it.
They were
he was like, I can't handle her no more.
I heard they were dating like right after the sexual the abusive allegations surfaced.
Elon probably got hit once. It's like, fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
I'm too rich for this shit.
Elon knew quick, and they wanted him to testify. And he said, nope, I am not getting in that. I'm cool.
No.
He got enough shit going on. We're going to get into that as well. But he got enough going on. I could definitely see why he's like, bro, I know I dated this crazy motherfucker, but I am not going to partake. Oh, so what did they diagnose her with?
BPD.
Bipolar?
No. It's multiple personality.
I heard the multiple personalities. Was there another thing too?
It's heuristic personality disorder.
I think it's historic personality disorder.
Historic.
You're so stupid.
Right.
Look at him. Look at
wait,
him.
seriously? Is that what it is?
No, I was
you
just
know it better
bullshitting.
than him.
I was just bullshitting.
Oh, okay, I thought it was.
No, I saw something that started with an H, but it made me think of historic when I saw it, but I didn't actually see what it
Motherfucker
was.
tricked me, motherfucker.
He's like, yeah,
But yeah,
historic.
they were talking about the psychologist was saying the
This
psychologist
bitch is crazy. In science
That's
terms.
basically what she
basically
said.
in layman's terms, right? But she was saying that Amber Heard is a very like socially intelligent woman. She's very charming.
The whites are.
She's very good at that.
Yes.
But also like she was very good at holding back or minimizing detail about her feelings or like how
Her wrongdoings.
her
like how she's fucked
wrongdoings.
up.
Yeah. So she would do that, and then what was the other thing? She said that she would be able to do that, but a lot people like her they'll kind of. Even if you tell them to leave from like the house or something, they'll still keep coming towards you.
That's just
they'll
annoying.
start yelling. They'll start fighting against you. They will become abusive, and that's what the psychologist said, and that definitely exposed her in this case the worst way possible. You shit in the bed, we thought that was bad, but when the psychologist came, and she was given every detail of like her diagnosis, she was going in on Amber Heard.
I mean, it was awful hearing the fucking tapes back because you heard her verbally going back and forth with fucking Johnny about the shit. But no, the doctor was a nail in the coffin, bro. She named like 40 different doctors that she talked to.
At what point should Johnny have just slapped her, though? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. When is it acceptable for him to just slap her once and
that's
get
what
out?
I think, right? Because he said at one point he grabbed her and by the shoulders, right? And I think he should have shook. Like, you can't hit her, but you got to shake the fuck out of her, right? And it's crazy because you have no control over that. If she's sitting there abusing you, calling you weak, and saying all the other shit, she wants you to turn up on her, and that's not good. Because like, if you
would have fucked the whole thing up if he actually had put hands on her at one point.
But I don't think it was like she trying to set him up like that. Like, she probably needs some sexual dominance or something like that. Maybe he not doing enough in the bed. Because like, if a girl's like abusing you and she's like, "Oh, you're weak. You won't fucking do shit. You're fucking weak." Like all this type of shit.
He didn't fuck the shit out of her.
You're a little boy. All that shit.
She's stupid.
and then she's introducing violence to this shit. It's like you're testing the guy. Like, you obviously want this nigga to just smack the shit out you.
Yeah.
But bro,
honestly,
choke you, force you down, and
the
just
way
fucking,
she was though, like when they both trying to record and like get stuff to make it seem a certain way, man, if she egging you on like that, she probably does have the shit.
Yeah,
got the shit rigged
also,
up.
we also got to remember that they're both actors.
Yeah,
and we don't know exactly what.
How much of an actor is Amber Heard though?
Amber Heard.
How many movies has she been in?
Yeah, no.
Several.
Her acting career at this point is
I'm
like
trying to remember the names.
People know her now more so. For
no,
this.
you're probably right. Several, 3.
Nah, yeah, I can't remember the movie names because I never remember movie names.
She was in Superman or something, wasn't she?
She was Aquawoman in one of the
Oh
movies.
yeah,
Aquawoman. Oh
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
okay, that's a big part. Okay, so she actress.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, well, that's why they're both actors, so it's like whatever they're putting in the
him
court,
more than her though,
for sure.
No,
I never seen her before the case. Like,
yeah, same.
Yeah, I was
weird introduction. Can't lie.
What could your girlfriend or your significant other, wife, whatever, does all the shit that Amber Heard does?
Yeah,
right. Why would you stay with her? Like, what is it? The money?
You know exactly why.
Is it what is it?
That
throat.
throat.
Oh yeah, the throat too. The poom poom must be something wild.
Yeah,
you know she got to be packing something crazy.
She's packing?
Nah.
That clitoris is heavy.
It probably.
You know, I'm dead. That came out wrong.
Cause right, okay, a defamation suit comes out, and then Elon's like, "Yeah, I can get her."
Nah. He got her when she still looked like the victim. When she was saying
true.
that now he's like, don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
What if it came out that Johnny Depp was still fucking her like during this case?
Maybe.
Like they're going in during the breaks. They're in the little side room.
Yeah, all you hear it. You just hear it on the audio. You hear Johnny Depp's recording come back.
Yeah. The plaintiff was fucking the defendant in the other court. There was sexual.
Dismissed.
He's fucking her in the bathroom. He's like, "Yeah, bitch, this is where you take shits."
He's like, "Don't worry. After this whole thing is over, we'll work things out. Don't worry about it."
That's hilarious. Johnny is a wild boy. Maybe they had some shit play going on.
They for sure on some. They're both wild. Like he's a wild dude.
Do you think after this case, once Johnny's in the clear, you think he's gonna get more movies?
So. I really hope so.
Also, do you think Amber Heard is gonna get more movies?
For
Fuck
sure.
no, baby.
What?
Hell nah. Who you saying what to? Him or me?
You.
Hell nah. She not getting no movies. I just had to figure who I'm gonna argue with.
Oh my god, I think she's definitely gonna get movies. Are you kidding
why
me?
does she get more movies?
Who the hell is gonna cast her, bro? She's a fucking train wreck. She's a mental health case.
They're not casting her as a wife. They're casting her as an actress.
She gonna be in a horror movie?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think nobody with
role.
a budget is like, let me go make Amber Heard some mil right now. Let me get her stacked up. They're probably. I feel like everyone's gonna move away. And she fucked up movies, bro. All the people that were like, nah, they did the same thing that they did in the Tory and Megan Smollett case. They were just gonna assume that everything that someone is accused of is accurate, and we're gonna start blackballing them, and that's what happened to them. So now they all have to sit in the bed of shit that they made, similar to the one that Amber Heard made against Johnny Depp,
bro.
And they got to deal with those repercussions. Because imagine you could have had Johnny Depp in your movie, you could have had him in this one, that one. You guys had to cast totally differently, and you know he would have been a hit. You fucked up your own business for this dummy.
Hold up. But if I'm a motherfucking director and I'm making a psychological thriller, who the fuck will be my lead woman?
Because she don't even have to act. She don't even have to act.
Her.
Yeah, hell no.
Exactly.
Be yourself.
She's like, exactly. Be your fucking self, and you're gonna bring out the most beautiful piece of art because it's true to you.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm definitely casting Amber Heard for hella movies.
Amber's a thotty, bro. Let's just be real.
Maybe not like a big, Hollywood studio because everybody's going woke now. So it's like, oh, if you cast Amber Heard,
they're going reverse woke. Now they're like, oh, we gotta change our wokeness to the person we were backing originally.
I wonder what the feminists are saying about this case.
Nah, you know who they're gonna make a movie about?
It's been silent.
Casey Anthony's and Amber Heard will be the star.
Oh, you're on to something. You're fucking on to something, bro.
Oh, she'd fucking kill
the studio's
that
gonna
role.
be A24. I know y'all don't know the studio, but
I know the studio.
A24 for sure. They can cast Amber Heard.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Is that a porn studio or something?
Nah, it's like a.
She
smaller,
should start an OnlyFans if she really wants to get that bag.
Anybody can start an OnlyFans to get it back.
Anyone, yeah, bro. What I was saying when I forgot who we were talking about, and I was saying if you start to OnlyFans, it'll crack. Amber Heard, bro, she would go crazy on OnlyFans. That's the bag. She don't have to work the rest of her life. Just start on OnlyFans, put out 2 videos, shit's gonna go up.
Bro, everybody always thinks that anybody with a big name, a big woman not big woman, anybody with a big ass name, they open up an OnlyFans, it's gonna go wild.
It will.
Because it's true.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, bro, it will 100%. It's because that's the thing. It's a paywall. So the content. Remember, Bella Thorne did that shit. Everyone was so mad.
Bad Baby, 50 million.
And Bad Baby, her shit ran up quick, and Saqib got his with the quickness. He was like, bro, she's 18. It's not weird.
I had to get a new phone.
See, you can't play along when I'm saying that shit. See, now you 18. You one of them guys. Hey, 18's cool, bro. She's legal.
Shit. Damn, why the fuck you gotta say the 18 part?
That's the first thing I said. You said, I got 2 phones on it.
Hilarious.
But, bro, yeah, anyone can make it, because OnlyFans, it's a paywall. You don't have to actually produce good content. It's not like YouTube where the content is going to carry you. Nah, make the paywall. On the first day, it's going to rip. You could just finesse everyone like Bella Thorne did. SMH. Finesse. Big finesse. Shout out to finesse season, man. You know the fucking vibes.
Gang.
Oh, what's up?
Speaking of big finessers, actually, no. We're not on that. We got